Hello everybody and welcome to today's daily devotional. Bruce will be back on Tuesday. He is writing, praying, seeking God, and I actually suggested to him for him to continue doing that over the next few days. So you have me. There's two scriptures that I want to read to you, and you maybe have seen this, or maybe you've not, the connection between the two. But when you see this, you know Jesus by a certain attribute even more. So the first one is in Luke's Gospel, chapter 2, verse 14. And it's the angels singing about the baby born in a manger. Oh, they're not actually singing about the manger. They're singing glory to God. And they say, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace among those whom he favours." Another translation, so that's the NRSV translation. This is the NIV. It says, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favour rests." God doesn't have favourites, but his favour rests on all who look to him. His favour, if you look to him, his favour would rest on you, because he's looking at us. He's searching the earth for us. But we need to look to him. We need to consider him. But it says peace on earth. Wow, don't we need that in the world today? But then let's go to Luke chapter 24, so it's the last chapter in Luke's Gospel, verse 36. And it states this: "While they were talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them." So this is after the resurrection. He's died and risen, and he comes and visits his disciples, and this is what he does. He stood among them and said to them, "Peace be with you." They were startled and terrified and thought they were seeing a ghost. So as Jesus, the baby, was born, the angels, glory to God in the highest and peace to people on earth. After the resurrection, Jesus, the first thing he says to his disciples is, "Peace be with you." This completion of Jesus, his birth, his death and resurrection, because soon he's going back to the Father, he brings peace. When you know Jesus, you know peace. Even if the world is upside down and there's wars and strife and stress, with you and Jesus, there is peace. There is peace within your spirit. The gift of peace radiates into our souls, filling us into our bone, into our body, and it has this eternal capacity that he gives us. This grace he gives us, this peace he gives us. But we need to look to him. We need to hear him. We need to see his favour on us. We need to seek out his favour. And his favour it's described so much in the Old Testament, where the face of God turns to look at you and you find favour. So God, I'm here. Look at me. Go seek him out. He'll look for you. He's already scouring the earth, looking for those he can strengthen. But Jesus gives us peace, he gives us peace. So when I'm making decisions in my life, for many years now, I've learnt if I'm unpeaceful, then I don't make that decision that way. The Spirit is telling me no. Even if I might feel like it or it might look like a good idea, if I go in prayer, I feel unpeaceful, I don't do it. Because Jesus brings us peace. He brings us peace in our ordinary everyday life. We feel peaceful. I remember I was newly married, and Bruce, where we were living, Bruce said he feels like we need to travel back to his home, which is 5,000 kilometres away, which is what, 10,000 miles? I don't know. But it's a long distance. And I would leave all my family and my friends that I'd ever known. And I went, I didn't want to, but I took it to prayer, and I came back and my answer was, I don't feel unpeaceful about it. I don't want to go, but I will go if that's what you think. And we moved. And now looking back over 41 years, the hand of God, the blessing of God, the favour of God has been upon us. It was a right decision. Even now I can get emotional about leaving my family. But it was the right decision, and I'm peaceful about it. And in my spirit, I'm peaceful about it even now. So when you're going to, make decisions, simple decisions either. What should I go and, go do that job, that career, buy that house, whatever it might be. God has actually an opinion for us. He might decide that you can decide, but if you're unpeaceful, listen to that, because Jesus brings us peace. When you know Jesus, you know peace. And that's why people often can say to you, oh my goodness, doesn't anything faze you? There you are and you just seem so calm and peaceful. Because we are. Yes, we've still had tragedy in our lives. We've had family with cancer who've died. We've had children who were at the door of death, really. God saved them and healed them. We've had loved ones turn away from us. We've had ostracization, if you want to call it that. We've had stresses. We've had financial difficulties. We've had strains in relationships. We're just like you. But it's Jesus, knowing Jesus, brings us peace. Peace I give to you, and peace I leave with you. Great attribute to know, to live by. But you only get it when you know Jesus. So can I encourage you? Go and know him more. Ask him. Jesus, the Prince of Peace, would you come to me today? Would you come to me in my situation right now? I need your peace. And he will come. He just needs an invitation. So have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow.